Good afternoon, everybody. It's me. Okay, you guys. Words for Wednesday, you guys. Adapt. One of my favorite words. I always knew about this word, but I really got very intrigued with this word when I read this book about, I would say, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. How to Prosper During the Coming Bad Years in the 21st Century by Howard J. Ruff, you guys. I bought this book roughly, like I said, 6, 7, 8 years ago during the 2008 crisis, and I just had to know what was going on. And I couldn't find it. I was really trying to find the particular page so I could read it exactly word for word what it said. When Howard was writing this book, there's a piece in here, or a section in here, where he was talking about the baby boomers, and he was basically saying, the line that stood out to me was, if you don't adapt, you get left behind. And that just it resonated with me and spoke volumes to me, for the simple fact that it's true. If you don't adapt, you will get left behind. And that's in business, you guys. That's in 1 second, because the trash man's coming. One moment, you guys. All right, I'm back, you guys. Sorry about that. It's a little noisy over here. They're doing a lot of building. So with the word adapt, in certain situations, I probably lost my train of thought, but yeah, the word adapt, when it comes to business, relationships, work, whatever the case may be, adapt. I hear a lot of times people say, you think you're better than everybody else, or you think you're bougie, or who do you think you are, when actually you're just adapting to a certain situation. So we're all evolving. And if you decide that you want more from a situation, like I said, may it be work, relationship, just business, whatever the case may be, there's nothing wrong to adapt to a certain situation. So one of my favorite guys on YouTube, he does a lot of financial stuff. I've been following him for well over 6 years. And he gives stock picks. He does different various things. And he likes to see cycles and trends and whatnot. So one day he gave a prediction on a certain product or a stock or something. And then he came back later and said, you know what, I've changed my mind. And it's funny how when you change your mind on certain things, people can't grasp the concept that you're basically adapting to the situation. Now, he deals with financial. So with that being said, he saw the situation turning because other facts were being presented to him and things were changing. So he decided to go in a different direction, which benefited him, meaning money-wise. So in the comment section of this particular video, people started bashing him and dragging him, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm like, okay, so if he's set in his ways and he tells you about a particular item or the way something's going, or a business or a company or a stock pick, and he sees that, something comes into the situation and totally changes it drastically, and it's no longer a great idea, and he's trying to, show you that, hey, no, this is no longer the idea, because he adapted to the situation, the facts that were brought to him, people got very angry. And I just find it very funny. People will use the word, you think you're too good, or you think you're better than me. Oh, you want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. If you have to adapt to a certain situation to benefit you, how is that wrong? I always like to say, when I go into work, I like to go into work and act as if every day that they could possibly fire me, you guys. I never get so comfortable or stagnant in a certain situation, relationships, business, whatever. I try not to, because I'm not perfect. I try not to get so attached to certain things, because things come and go. And as they come and go, you need to be able to bounce back, find alternatives, and do other things. I don't like to be comfortable or stagnant. I always say, if I'm comfortable, I need to push myself, because if you're comfortable, that means you're stagnant. You'll stay in the same place because you're comfortable. I can walk into work. I know I work quote unquote 9 to 5 every day. Everything's going to be the same. There's no challenge. There's no like-minded people around. I know it's just going to be the same old simple people doing the same old simple things. And I don't like that. I like to challenge myself. So with that being said, the word adapt. Don't feel bad if you have to adapt to certain situations, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. And no, you are not bougie or you think you're better than somebody else. And touching on that better than someone else, I've heard that a few times when it comes to me. Somebody says, oh, well, you think you're better. I'm like, you know what? If I want more in life, no matter what it is, and if you take it as I think I'm better than somebody else, then so be it. You can't sit there and argue with stupid people or uninformed, unintelligent people. You just have to keep pushing and do what works for you. So with that being said, I'm constantly adapting. And another thing, when you adapt or I like to say evolve, a lot of people take it as, oh, you're changing up on them. But if you're changing up to better yourself, how could that possibly be wrong, you guys? Someone, and please leave comments down below on this one if you guys want to, because adapting to certain situations or evolving, bettering yourself is not wrong. If you decide one day that, business-wise, so I was doing, say I was taking a certain avenue, and I decide, you know what, this isn't working for me anymore. I want to take it to the next level, or I want to do something else. There's nothing wrong with changing, because if that trend, and I'm real big on trends and cycles, you guys, so I like to what you call see around corners. If I'm looking at something and at that moment for the month of October, oh God, this is going to be a great deal, I can turn around and flip this or sell this, for example, that I'm talking about myself, then I'm going to roll with it for the month of October. But if I see in November that things have changed, circumstances have changed, facts have changed, the trend of people's buying have changed, I'm going to switch up in a minute. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to evolve to the situation. If you stay stagnant, you guys, and this is why I like this book. It's actually a really good book if you guys want to get it. That one part in the book where he says, if you do not adapt, you will get left behind. And that just, like I said, that spoke volumes to me. It resonated with me. If you do not adapt, you will get left behind. So if you decide that you want to, quote unquote, change up or better yourself or take a different avenue, and maybe you've been doing something that's been working for you for like years or 6 months or 2 months or 2 weeks, and it no longer benefits you, then there's nothing wrong with evolving or adapting to the situation and moving forward. I'm just saying. And there it is right there. Something no longer benefits you, or it doesn't, and a lot of people might take that a wrong way. So now, and I'm talking about everything, relationship, work-wise, whatever. Of course, I would think that, and I'm not a relationship specialist or anything, you would want to work on something. But if it's no longer working for you and it's making you comfortable or stagnant, why would you stay in that situation if you want to move on and better yourself and be happy? Same thing with work. You go into work every day and it's the same old people, same old talk, same old negativity. Why would you want to stay there in that certain situation, that work environment, and not better yourself? I'm just saying. So as you want to move on and better yourself, it's just going to benefit you more. So why not adapt to the certain situation and take the necessary steps to better yourself or better that situation? Okay, I hope I gave something out there to motivate somebody or inspire somebody something. I don't know. But the word is, you guys, adapt. Adapt. You don't have to stay in a certain situation just because it's comfortable or that's what you know how to do. Feel free to step out that box and, test your comfort zone and do other things. All right, you guys, 8-minute video. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, this is an awesome book, you guys. How to Prosper During the Coming Bad Years in the 21st Century by Howard J. Ruff, you guys. Okay, with that being said, have a great day, everybody. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, that's okay. You can give me a thumbs down, like, and please subscribe. Have a great day, you guys.